Hi guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if it's your first time here. I'm super happy to have you. Thank y'all so much for coming to hang out in my little corner of YouTube. Today's video is one of my favorites. It's gonna be a splurge or purge. So basically we're going through the releases for the month of May, and basically we're deciding, do we want to buy it? Do we like it? Do we think it's cute? Are we gonna spend our money on it? Do we hate it? Are we confused on how it made it on the shelves? So if we're gonna buy it, if it's gonna be on our wish list, if we're totally in love, that's a splurge. If we're confused on who approved this product, that will be a purge. So that's what we're doing. Grab a snack, grab a drink. I've got my coffee. It's not morning, it's like 5 o'clock. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm having my midday cup of coffee just to get me over the hump and on to the second half of the day. But you go ahead and you grab whatever you like to drink. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content like this one today, please feel free to subscribe. And if you're feeling extra generous, go ahead and share this video to all of your friends and family so they can come and hang out too. If you hear the road noise behind me, I say it probably almost every video, but for whatever reason, I thought that it would be a good idea to sit against the window today. I've got kind of a little mess over there on the other side of my room, so I was like, I'll just set up shop right here. So if you can hear the busy cars outside, I am so sorry. But if talking about new makeup releases sounds like something you want to do, go ahead and stick around and let's get into the video, y'all. Before we get started though, let me just go ahead and say, disclaimer. Obviously this video is strictly opinion based. They're my opinions. I'm probably gonna like something that maybe you don't like. I'm probably gonna not like something you might love. And I love that you love those things. I'm glad that they exist because they make you happy. But we don't all have to like the same things, and we don't all have to want to buy the same things. So we're just here for fun. It's just funsies. You know, we're not here to make people butt hurt, and we're not here to get butt hurt, okay? So Beauty Bay has released the Technidaze collection. We've got a pressed pigment palette. It's got 8 super vibrant shades. The palette will retail for $11.50. We've got an aquabated liner palette. It's got 5 shades for $14. That sounds interesting. We've got 3 jelly lip oils. Those will retail for $6 a piece, or you can buy the set for $14. A brush set for $17.50. That will come with 8 different brushes. And I mean, look. I do think the palette is pretty, right? It's so bright. It's so fun. It's perfect for spring, perfect for summer. It's definitely on point, on target for this time of the year, without a doubt, no doubt. It's really cute. It's really fun. But with all of that being said, I'm not feeling the urge to buy this. I'm not feeling the urge to splurge, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. I don't want this because I'm not really a user of bright colors, at least not on my eyelid. I'm pretty pale, and I just feel like it kind of like, it's not complimentary. Maybe if I was younger and I was going like out to clubs, out to raves, I'm not into the vibrancy. It's like doesn't fit in, like even like with my aesthetic, with my style. Like I pretty much wear pretty muted and neutral tones, so it would be like kind of like strange if I just had like super bright neon yellow eyeshadow or like my mom's sweater on, you know. It'd be like okay, you know. So I think the palette is pretty. I think $11.50 is a great price. Like how can you beat that, right? but I just don't need it. Like, it's $11.50 that I don't need to spend. I don't need a neon eyeshadow palette. I've never tried anything from Beauty Bay, but I have heard phenomenal things about Beauty Bay. I just haven't came across a palette yet where I'm like, yes, that's the one. And while I think this neon palette is just fun, I don't need it, so I'm not going to be purchasing it. It's a purge for me, but only because it's just not really my aesthetic, my vibe. So Flower Nose Cosmetics has come out with these beautiful unicorn embossed blushes. When I first looked at these the other night, I literally gasped. I died. I was like, you guys, I fell in love, okay? But as I'm looking at them today while I was making my notes and scripting for this video, I was looking at them and I was kind of like, you know what? You know what? Once I got past the cool, whimsical, girly, fun, fairy tale-esque packaging, I noticed that these are incredibly pale shades. Like, they're super duper light, right? I mean, look at the swatches right over here. They're really pale. Even the darkest shade is like pale AF. And I don't know if they're looking this way because they're in studio lighting. Maybe the ring light that they're under is just turned up too bright. Like, maybe like the studio lighting is just really washing them out, really making them look pale, really making them look ashy, really making them look dusty. It almost looks like there's like a layer of like translucent powder like put over these blushes. Like, they just look so like white casted. It's insane. Like, this shade, Crystal Luna, the Crystal Luna shade, it's basically white with like the tiniest hint of bubblegum pink. Like, the tiniest. Based upon what I'm seeing in this swatch, this photo, I mean, you cannot be any darker than what I am right now. I couldn't even get a suntan, or I couldn't get flush cheeks from the sun. Like, because this blush wouldn't show up on me. So after second examination of this product, it's actually a purge after all, because I just feel like the kids are playing with Tim. If you hear kids screaming, all is well. They're just playing with daddy downstairs. So M.A.C has teamed up with Stranger Things, and they've created a really nice collection. We've got 2 eyeshadow palettes, lip glosses, blushes, and a brush set. So this is another collection where I'm just kind of like, I have never watched Stranger Things, so I'm not like connected to to the show. You know, I don't really care. I don't really care. But I can appreciate that the collection is nice. I do think that the palettes are nice. I do like the lighter color storied palette. I think that one is really, really pretty. There's some colors in there that really kind of grab onto my attention. And I'm glad to see M.A.C kind of like stepping back into the scene. They just came out with a mascara that was like the talk of the town. And they came out with something else. I think it was eyeliners that were really like, ooh, I want to say. And then now they have this collection, the Stranger Things collection, where Stranger Things has a big following. They have a lot of fans. I think that this collection is going to do really, really well. I've heard a lot about it both on Instagram and on YouTube, and from what I can see, people are excited. People want the M.A.C times Stranger Things, and I'm just happy to see the resurgence of M.A.C. They're an iconic brand, and I think it would truly be a sad, sad day if you saw M.A.C close their doors. I'm not saying that they're anywhere near that, so don't say I said that, but I just think that if it got to that, it would be really, really sad. M.A.C is just iconic. I mean, come on. So I'm happy to see that people are talking about them again, that they're buzzing again. However large the buzz may be on this collection, I don't want it, because like I said, I've never seen Stranger Things, so I don't feel a connection to it. I don't feel like like I want Stranger Things makeup because I'm not a fan of Stranger Things. So I don't have that like that nostalgia. I don't need a Stranger Things eyeshadow palette. So I'm excited for everyone else who's excited. I'm just personally not moved to purchase. You know? Whew, I kind of feel like we're doing an anti-haul right now. Is that what we're doing today? Is it anti-haul instead? So Glamlite has come out with the Kellogg's Frosted Flakes collection. We've got a palette for $35, a loose highlighter for $16, which seems to be the most talked about piece of this collection, both on Instagram and YouTube. And maybe even TikTok. I don't have a TikTok, so I don't know. But yeah, people are really talking about this loose highlighter because it looks like a bowl of cereal, which is cute. Is that it? We've got the palette, the loose highlighter. Oh, and 2 lip kits for $15 each. Yeah, okay, you guys. It's gonna be an easy no for me. This is a Purge for sure. Like this is what I know that Glamlite does, like the whole food experience. I guess those are well sold palettes because they keep making them, but for me they're all purges. I'm like, who's buying these? Who wants their makeup to look like food? I don't get it. Like the cup noodles that just launched as well, I'm just like, no, stop it. Like it's not even cute. To me it's not cute. It's kind of like strange. Like it's just like, I don't want a loose highlighter that looks like a bowl of cereal. It's just weird to me. It's just weird to me. So, yeah, I do, on a more positive note, I do think that the color story is pretty. That really deep orange I think is beautiful. The blues, these shiny blues, they're really pretty colors. I don't doubt the beauty of the eyeshadow palette, the quality of the eyeshadow palette. People love Glamlite. I know this. It's just, I'm not their market, I guess, because I think that it's a little strange. You know, like the martini palettes that they came out with like last November or so. Okay, finally something we can be excited about together. Milk Makeup has released a cleansing balm, the Hydro Ungrip. Haha, right? It says it's easy to use because cleansing balms are so difficult normally. It's easy to use and extra gentle on the skin. There's also a cleansing water. Okay. It looks like the cleansing balm is for like a full-on beat. Like you packed on the makeup. You are all out today. And the cleansing water is for like light makeup days. So that I think is really, really, really interesting because I'm all about a clean face, especially during the summer. I can't do a whole lot of makeup in the summer just because it's too hot, you know? So I feel like these cleansing balms and these cleansing waters are good. Like I want one of these cleansing waters in my purse for like when I'm like sweat, you know, like if I don't have any makeup on, I'm out and about and it's 105 degrees outside, I can just spray that on my face and just feel like total refresh, you know? Yeah, I wrote in my notes here that the cleansing water is giving me Houston hot summer fresh skin vibes. That's literally what I wrote. That is so awesome. Yeah, and that's pretty much why this is a splurge, because I just hate feeling dirty. I hate feeling like a greasy, sweaty. I don't really get oily, but I sweat and I just hate that feeling of like that layer on your skin. It's the worst. So Lady Gaga has announced some changes coming to Haus Labs, which I feel like is a good thing, right? Right? Hear me out. They've been around for about 2 years now. I have not purchased a single thing from the brand. Other than people who have received PR from Lady Gaga and Haus Labs, I have not seen or heard anybody speak about Haus Labs. I'm sure there are creators, both large and small, who have done non-sponsored videos. I just haven't seen them, especially not since the brand launched. I just don't hear about them. I do not hear about them. The brand looked really basic, really boring, really standard, really uninspiring. And it gave people the perception that it was kind of like a cash grab for Lady Gaga. Like, this makeup isn't even inspiring. You just were like, yeah, I'll put my name on a makeup brand and hope for the best. And you're like, all my fans will buy it. We'll make loads of money. And I don't think that's what happened. Like, I don't think that's what happened at all. I think people were pretty annoyed, including myself. I'm not like a hardcore Lady Gaga fan, but I enjoy her music. And if she came out with some amazing bomb-ass creative makeup, I would be all over it. Like, yes, give me the entire collection. And that's how a lot of people felt, and that's especially how her like hardcore fan base felt. And that's just like not what we got, you know? So it seems that the brand is completely rebranding, which obviously I think that's a good freaking idea. I think it's 100% what the brand needs. Previously they were sold exclusively on Amazon, and now they're going to be sold in Sephora, which for a cosmetic company is a huge upgrade. I really hope that Lady Gaga and Haus Labs really utilizes this clean slate. Like, I just hope they utilize it to the fullest to rebrand, reimagine themselves, really put forth Lady Gaga's quirkiness and her creativity, really make that the centerfold of their brand. Their brand should not be basic. Their brand should not be boring. Their brand should not be predictable, because Lady Gaga is none of those things. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really greatly appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe. Well, thanks again so much, guys. I cannot express how grateful I am for you guys hanging out with me, watching my videos, sharing my videos, and also subscribing to my channel. It means the world to me. I love you so much, and yeah, I will see you